people, welcome to episode 81 of the Bandcamp Hour. It is Sunday. We are back as always, and I am joined by the man, Tonodi Boris. Yo, Boris, how are you?
I'm wonderful today, and how are you?
I'm very well. Happy, excited, pleased to be here as always. Today, I know we have, we've frozen up a little bit there. Today, I know we have two, not one, but two very, very exciting guests, both of whom have got some excellent music. And we'll be playing on the show. We've got also, not only do we have two guests, we've got two. Not one, sorry, but two exclusive tracks for our listeners out there. So it's a packed episode. Is it episode 81? This is
81. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, 81, episode 81 of the Bandcamp Hour. So here we go. Oh, I have to say something. So let's just start off with our shout outs and stuff like that. So the disclaimer for the show. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Hey people, a quick heads up before we dive into this episode of the Bandcamp Hour. This show is all about great music, independent artists, and a bit of banter and fun. We aim to keep things respectful, but humour is subjective and can be a grey area. Not everything is for everyone. If you're easily offended or not into cheeky commentary, no worries, feel free to skip the show. Otherwise, settle in and enjoy the Bandcamp Hour. Excellent. Right. Okay. Let's do a couple of shout outs. So the shout out goes to Spectrum on Air. This show is brought to you every Sunday from 4 till 6 CET. And you can find that over there on Mixcloud. If you go to any of our social media platforms, you can see the link in our bio. This show is also brought to you on YouTube and TikTok via Retro Reverb Records and is repeated by Mixcloud and RetroSynth Records throughout the week. So you need to go to RetroSynth Radio to get some of the catch-ups or Mixcloud. Please don't forget to follow Spectrum on Air on their Mixcloud channel for all of the latest and best shows. One of which is the Steve Jordan Electric Synthwave Show, which is on Wednesday at 8 p.m. That's UK time, I think, until 10 p.m. UK time. And is repeated on Fridays at 3 a.m. and Sundays at 10 a.m. Big shout goes out to one of our sister shows. Right, let's get into some music. Or shall we start? Now, Boris, listen, I have to tell you, this week I've been spending the whole week finding music-themed dad jokes for the show. Okay. So all of these have got something to do with music in them, right? So I'll start off with the first one for the day. What do you call a sheep who can sing and dance?
Go on.
Lady Baba.
No.
Dear, oh dear. Even Boris couldn't raise a smile for that one. I thought Lady Baba was pretty good. All right. Okay. They're all gonna be that bad, everyone. So there we go. All right, we'll start off with some of the songs that we wanted to play last week, but we couldn't. We didn't have time. So these are not Bandcamp releases, unfortunately, but we'll get through them as best as we can. The first one is called Venus Flytrap by Chelsea Chills, and Chelsea Chills is spelled CHELSEA, new word CHILLS. And then we will look at her artwork, shall we? Now, I have a sneaky suspicion, Boris, I'm going to be honest with you. I try not to let too much of this get through. I think there might have been an element of AI in this. I'm not sure. You tell me what you think afterwards. I don't think it's like 100% AI, but I think there's some of it going on. So I will...
Wait, let me disappear also. And then I will take a look here.
Okay, so there's the art.
I can't tell.
Not from the. Sorry, in the music I meant actually.
Well, I'm looking forward to hear the song.
Yeah.
On a picture is quite obvious Venus flytrap plant. Yeah. So the flower is on a main side of the shot, and it goes blur on a background. Nice contrast between teal and orange, so to say. Yeah, I like the photo itself,
Yeah, me too. I
artwork.
mean, yeah, it's got a nice
Yeah.
blurred background. The colors look very cool. It pops. I mean, I think the artwork is obviously AI, but I don't necessarily have such a problem with that. I know that there are people who like to pay artists, and I think that is a really good way to go if you can afford it. But that's a nice art. There's nothing wrong with that. On the bottom it says Venus Flytrap in a sort of nice, sort of bubbly kind of font. Actually kind of spacey kind of font for Venus, I guess. And yeah, I like that. But it's the track that I was thinking more of. I don't have much information about this track because it's on
Spotify.
Spotify. She's got 75 monthly listens. If that's her picture, then she's attractive. Right, let's play the track Venus Flytrap by Chelsea Chills. Here we go. And we are back in the house. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. So tell me, what did you make of that?
Well, it was a fairly simple song. I liked it, but it was a fairly simple song. So we have a saying in in where I come from. So it's a brick cement song. So there's not much going on. Uh, but that what was done, it was done well. The mixing is marvelous. Vocal fit right in, just as it should. I have no real complaints. No.
Okay. So I just felt it was a bit. It sounded to me, to my ear, like the frequency distribution was very smooth and like very uniform. Like you said, the production was almost perfect. It felt too well polished for me, and that's why I think maybe on that side of things, I'm not sure if it like the patterns, the rhythm, that kind of stuff were AI necessary. I think because it's got a quite interesting sort of catchy structure to it that worked really well, quite nicely. But I just feel like there was something in there for me. I'm not 100% convinced that wasn't influenced by AI. But nevertheless, actually, if it was made by AI, I enjoyed it. I liked a very feminine track, quite sexy with the vocals, the Venus flytrap, the lyrics were quite nice. It worked for me as a track. I think it's a nice, like you said, a nice simple track, very easy to listen to. I think it could even go in like in a TV show or something for a particular type of scene. It wasn't necessarily cinematic, but I think it could be in the background for like some kind of powerful woman scene, or predatory woman maybe. Yeah, not a decent track to start with. I'm going to give it 3. I'm going to give it a 3 because it would have been 3.5. I'm going to give it a 3 because of my suspicion of AI in it.
So, what I would say about AI and using AI today, you can decipher if it's AI or not by consistency through the song. So, what do I mean by that? I mean that sounds that are used at the beginning of the song and middle and the end are the same sounds. So a normally producer won't change the sounds that he use or synth or specific type of sound from beginning to the end. It will be the same. It will layer up many others or change the rhythm or change the melody or make a break or so on and so on. But it won't change the whole artillery that he brought from the beginning until the end, or some very crazy producers would, but definitely not for this kind of music. So what you should follow always is that the same kind of bass, same kind of drums, same kind of pads are on the beginning and the end of the song. If they match, then probably it's not AI. From other side, it's not 100% AI. That I wanted to say that because
no, I don't think it's 100% AI either. No.
Yeah, because you can we skillful producer, you can cut the parts out and use them in the mix. So that's it comes to ethical questioning of everything in life.
Ethical use of AI. Ethical use of AI. Yeah. What score are you gonna give it, Boris?
I'm gonna give it 3.
3, right? Okay, so a 6 out of 10. Just out of interest, for anyone who is hoping to submit to the Bandcamp Hour, please do disclose your AI use in your submission. If you do not disclose AI use and I detect or find out that it is AI, I will probably refuse it just because you haven't been honest and said, okay, I used AI for this bit or that bit. So I would need to know. So that is our policy on AI. And that's also submissions to the label as well. We're not saying we won't accept tracks that have got AI use in them. What we are saying is you have to disclose that to us. Right. What do you call a cat that's also a musician?
No.
Performer.
No.
For those of you who don't know, I'm doing music-based dad jokes today. They are not very good, but that's the theme of the show. Right, let's have a quick call out. Here we go.
The Bandcamp Hour is brought to you every Sunday from 4 till 6 CET, live on Spectrum on Air, Mixcloud, retrowave Records YouTube and TikTok channels.
Right, let's move on, because after this next track, we have a guest coming on to the show who I am super excited about. Right, so the next one is another Spotify track. Let me just get it up, and it's called American Martyr by Andromeda Coast. I will also get the artwork up for people to see. Oh, I've turned my camera off. Didn't mean to do that. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. All right. I'll describe this one.
Yeah, your turn.
Yeah, my turn. It's a man looking out across what looks like a large valley or mountainous area with smoky blue mountains rolling off into the distance. There is a bright red sunset with that shutter effect, that Venetian blind shutter effect at the bottom of the sun that's very popular with synthwave released tracks. Then in the top, hold on, I'm just having a bit of trouble with my mouse here. Then in the top it says American Martyr, just in white writing with a black outline in sort of bold writing, which I think actually pops really nicely on the artwork. And in the bottom it says Andromeda Coast. This was released in 2025. Oh, I've just lost that. What have I done there? Hold on. Anything else I can tell you about this? No, not much, because it's on Spotify. So go and support them if you like this track. Let's get on with this track, American Martyr.
Aristotle said that courage is the ultimate virtue. Without it, there are no other virtues. If people aren't courageous, you don't have honesty, you don't have justice, you don't have beauty, you don't have wonder. I want you to commit yourself to a life of courage. Courage is doing the right thing when you don't know how it's going to work out. Courage is committing yourself to the correct course of action, regardless of the cost associated to it. Society around us, but it's bad for that being itself. That being itself is unique. That being has rights. And who are we to say just because we're older that we get to murder it? Someone that would use the sword if they had it. They are very violent people at their core. They always have. They can't debate. They can't have conversation. So they'll resort to these tactics. They're going to do everything they possibly can to try to murder this movement because they can't beat us. So they're going to try to take weapons.
Evildoers responsible for my husband's assassination have no idea what they have done. They should all know this.
Yes, back in the house. My name is Cybertronics, aka Carl. I'm here with Tenodi Boris, aka Boris. We are the co-owners of Retro Reverb Records, and we are bringing you every Sunday the Bandcamp Hour. This is episode 81, brought to you by Spectrum on Air on Mixcloud, and that was Andromeda Coast American Martyr. Right, thoughts and feelings, me Boris.
So I didn't like this one.
Oh, not for you. Not your cup of tea.
Yeah. Of course, it's all in taste.
It is.
It's a very, very subjective feeling.
Mhm.
I don't like that the recite that is going through this monologue that's going through the song is the main thing of the song.
You mean recital, but I think it's just a sample or I know what you mean. It's a okay, yes.
Yeah, but that's monologue that's going through the song is the main thing of the song. It would work only if it was already in some kind of movie. So using some XY monologue to use as a main thing of your music is just I don't know, not the thing. Not for me. Yes,
not for you. Yes.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And the music itself, it just didn't amaze me by any means. It's a decent track. It's done decently, so mix is okay. Whoever did this, also give it a thought, but just didn't switch my buttons on.
Okay, that's fair enough. Listen, it's okay. We don't have to like every song that's on the track, on the show. And this show prides itself on giving honest opinions. And we accept that they are subjective and not everyone will agree with us. And we're not out to offend anyone or discourage anyone for trying to make music. But we are here to analyze tracks and talk about what we think about them. So it's okay. On a positive note for the track, I thought the effects that they used on the sample were pretty cool. I thought they sort of blended in that nice little echo effect. I thought it made that sort of monologue a little bit more interesting. I quite liked the sample. I think maybe they had too much of it, like you said, which could have been a little bit of a problem. As for it had a very typical. So they did get the synthwave sounds. The sort of bob, 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 bob bass was very synthwavy. It was what I would describe as your standard synthwave tune. Maybe the only problem is that we've heard many songs like that now in the past in the scene. So it might have come across as not the most original track that we've ever heard. And I'm going to give that one a 3 out of 5.
It's going to be 2.5 for me.
2.5. So it's going to get a 5.5 out of 5. Nevertheless, thank you very much for your submission. It's still slightly above average. Don't be offended, please. We don't mean offense.
By any means, no.
Yes,
it's my personal opinion that I share with you guys. So like a fart in the wind.
Right, the next one though, I am quite excited about. So I'm just letting them know we're playing them very quickly. Hold on, we're playing you now in a minute. Okay. So let's go over and have a look at their. Let's get their artwork up to start with. Here we go. I can actually see he's waiting in the background. Right. Okay. There's the artwork. I shall turn myself off. Boris, what can we see?
Yeah, it's an entrance into the tunnel somewhere in probably London, because guys are from England somewhere. I like the retro filter that was used. In the background, you see buildings, but you don't see from which age are the buildings. Are they modern or old, or which area was it taken from? I love they are sitting in two sides of low lanes, and looked completely in thoughts. Yeah, I really like the photo.
Okay, good. So I think I've just realised that I haven't actually got the bloody track up. So just bear with me 1 second. They're sitting in some kind of like entrance to a subway. There's two guys. One of them's got a hat on and a moustache, and the other one's got sort of medium length, sort of long hair. They both got glasses. It looks like winter time to me. The name of the band is, I'm not quite sure how to say this, but I think it's Tour de Grace, which is spelled Tourdegrass. So Tour de Grace. And I think I'm going to try and find them on Spotify rather than play the track from their page. So if everyone could just bear with me for 1 second, please, while I get them up. Here we go. There they are. And I want to play that song. We're going to play their song, Guess It Must Be Love, by Tour de Grace. It's got a fantastic amount of support so far. I know a little bit about them. They're going to come on and speak afterwards. So they're in the back room waiting for us now. But first, let's play their song. They can tell me how to pronounce their name, which I probably got wrong and butchered. I apologize for that in advance. Let's play Guess It Must Be Love. Here we go.
Is that you can fucking get it up, boss. Oh, how the hours pass, and
Yes, we are back in the house. Boris, I'll be sharing that link with you in a second. Sorry, I just saw
No,
the message.
I sorted it out.
You sorted it out. Okay, no worries. I was fiddling around. What a track. What
Yeah.
a track that was. That is an instant that's a hit for me, man. I mean, you could imagine that just on the radio, driving along. It's got quite nice summary vibes, actually.
It has all the song needs to be major, to be legendary, to be everything.
Great vocals, great production, great sort of poppy structure, nice electronic vibe, well put together, great chorus, really catchy chorus, sticks in your head. I absolutely loved it. So I'm gonna let you go first, though. What are you gonna score it out of 5?
Yeah, from producer side of view, or from producer view, I would say it's just amazing. It was so well thought of, everything inside. I am going to give it 4.75.
Yeah, and I'm going to give it 4.75 as well, 4.75. Nearly a 10 out of 10. I'm not quite sure what it could have done to make it a 10. To be honest, I just feel like I don't ever give 5s. So maybe that's just, oh crap. Right, hold on. I need to plug my laptop in 1 second. We do not want that to cut out on the show. Okay. Right. Well, I have the pleasure of saying that actually we have the vocalist from the band, here with us now, and I'm about to let him in. Lewis, you can now. Hang on. I'm doing this the wrong way around. Where is he? He will be.
Yeah, he's here. He's always
here. He's here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not me. It wasn't me. I wasn't doing something wrong. That's fantastic. Right. Okay. Have you got your camera on, Lewis?
I'm coming. Don't you worry.
Waiting for him. How you doing, my friend? How are you doing today?
I'm okay. How are you guys?
Guys, this is like round 2. We've already spoken today. Look, still there. Same picture in the background.
Exactly. Literally the exact same. Never moved.
So you heard what we thought about the track. We loved the track. It's a hit, really. I mean, honestly, I think it's an absolute hit. So it's got to get that in front of the right people, and then I'm sure that will. I mean, it's already doing very well. You told me a little story about. I said, oh, it's got like nearly. You said it's got 400 streams or something on. No, is it nearly 200 streams on Spotify and 400 views or something on YouTube or something like that? Wasn't it 400,000 views or something like that?
We got, I think, like in total on all platforms, it's like 650K in like 3 months.
Nice.
Nice.
And just tell that story you told me about, like why you think it might have become popular.
Well, we kind of one day woke up to like 10K streams a day, and like I think the first thing I thought was like, the fuck, like why? So we had a look, and some like Indonesian meme page had been using it, and they do like a lot of kidnapping videos, we'll say. So these kidnapping videos have racked up like hundreds of millions of views, and from that it's all came to us. So I wouldn't say up until about 2 months ago I was an avid fan of kidnapping. I'm starting to see the appeal.
I've got an idea for you. Isn't there a Liam Neeson series where his family keep getting kidnapped?
Well, I mean, they need to
films. There's films on there.
Yeah, they need to whack that on there, because
absolutely
it seems to be the vibe that kidnappers like, and if that is my audience, they'll pay good money, I'm sure. So it's all good.
Honestly, though, we were just saying it's actually got quite a happy vibe to it. I can't actually sort of, the song is quite a happy one, really. Like you can imagine somebody coming along, taking someone along, and they're smiling and jogging along with this young person, whoever they kidnapped, on their back.
Yeah, weird. I think that's why. I don't know. Maybe you know, you see a lot of these documentaries about people that have kidnapped people and they're painted quite dark. Maybe they're just happy, chill guys. Maybe this is the kind of music they like.
Maybe.
And if that makes them happy, listen, not my cup of tea.
Hey,
but,
listen,
you know,
maybe
whatever.
kidnappers get a bad rap. Who knows?
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
they're top people out there just trying to help.
I'm
Just
sure
trying to
that's
help.
how it goes. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
You know what? You know what I could see it being in. Have you seen Slow Horses?
No.
Oh, it's a great TV series. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling it will just slot into there. Absolutely perfect. You should go if you haven't seen Slow Horses, go and check it out. It's absolutely amazing, brilliant TV series.
Right.
Everyone loves it. Can't not like it. All right, listen. Let's have a couple of questions about the band and who's who and what you're going to do and where people can find you. So let's start with who's in the band and who does what.
So you've got me, Bigaloo, as I like to, go by. I'm the guy that, sings the songs.
You're the big guy up front.
Yeah, I'm the guy up front. I'm the guy up front, kind of. I actually saw a video yesterday of Sean Ryder on Top of the Pops, and we have the exact same trim. So I'm thinking, you know what? That's the kind of guy it's going to be.
All right.
We've got our Sam, the man in the chair, we call him, Tong. He's
in the background. Hold on. There he is. For anyone who wants to see him, he's on the left on my screen. He might be the right on yours. I don't know. It's mirrored.
Yeah, there you go. So he is the man in the chair. He's the man that brings all the production to life, adds all these crazy little elements that I wouldn't compute, and he's just the boss. He's the boss,
Okay. Well, I mean, I fell in love with the vocals. I've heard some of the other demos as well. Not just the production is excellent, but just as you hear, I love the vocals. They immediately hit for me. I was like, oh, this guy can obviously sing. So, you know when somebody can sing. Sometimes you get singers who are not. They have a nice sound. They've got a nice timbre. They've got a nice style. They're unique or whatever. But you're like. They're not necessarily always the greatest singers, but you've got a nice sound, a nice timbre, and you can sing. So
thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, that's all you like to hear,
Yeah.
I know I'm doing my job. That's all right.
So next question is: so I believe you met at music college or university or whatever.
Well, we actually met. In 2020, just before lockdown, the man you see behind you, Sam, with the quite Peaky Blinders-esque looking thing going for him, the mustache and the hair.
That tells up a little bit.
Yeah, well, when I originally met Sam in 2020, he was the absolute opposite. He was this motherfucker with long hair, a bit of a rock star. He was the front man of a rock band. And we played a gig together and we just met from there. And then he moved to London at the same time as me. And before you know it, that was that.
Right. Okay. And one more question from me, and I'll let Boris ask a question if he wants to. So where can anyone who enjoyed that track, which I'm sure everyone who was listening did, where can they find you? Oh, by the way, was the pronunciation of the name correct?
Tour de Grace, yeah. I mean, think Tour de France, but grass.
Okay, easy peasy.
Yeah.
So where can they find you? Where's the best place to check you out?
I mean, the YouTube's popping off. Go over to our YouTube, Tour de Grace. Instagram, also Tour de Grace. If you want to see us on TikTok, you can. Not a lot of stuff gets put on there. We're not very TikToky people. I'd probably get banned or something. I don't know, man. So yeah, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, or
All right. Yeah. Okay. So go and check out Tour de Grace. The French version of smoking something or other. Boris, do you have a question for them?
Yeah. What are your plans for the future?
I personally would like to have a charity boxing match with Matty Healy from the 1975. I feel like we got a beef to settle, so that would be my ultimate goal. Music-wise, we're working on a fair few
Are you the
tracks.
same weight class?
I'd drop down. I'm happy to drop down. Fuck it. And music-wise, just keep doing our thing. Keep building the name of Grasscore and enjoying it along the way. Just have a good time, you know. We have a great time up in Spice Studios, and that's it, really. Yeah.
All right, nice one.
Yeah,
Right, listen, thanks so much for joining us on the show today. We really appreciate it. Really enjoyed the track, and
Thank you for having me, guys.
Keep stuff coming towards us, and we'll get it on future shows as well. Certainly looking forward to that.
Absolutely. Take care, Flowers.
All right, you have a nice afternoon, mate. Take care. See you later. Okay, right. So that was Tour de Grace with their song. Oh my God, I've forgotten the name. Guess it must be love. That was it. All right, Boris, it's time for a joke. You ready?
No, but go on.
Well, we've got another great act coming on in a minute. Hold on, let me just get my jokes up. Let me just get my jokes. Where are my jokes? Oh my God, I've lost my own jokes page. Right, hold on, I've got to find myself. What's the difference between a drummer and a savings bond?
I don't know.
One will mature and make money. The other won't. All right, okay. You didn't like that one, right? Ready? Why do fish make good musicians?
Why?
Because they know their scales. Come on, man.
No.
Come on. Not even half a joke.
And one worse than another. So the first
Which one was the
actually
worst? I think you did.
Drama. No, drama, definitely.
All right, okay. All right, well.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a thing, you know, you always take the piss out of drummers. Like they're always the ones that are the jokes in the band. Do you know what I mean? All right, okay. There's no disrespect to any drummers out there. We love all of the drummers. Right, okay.
Yeah, I like to say the drummers are the musician's best friend.
Right, okay. Next up, we're going to play a Dutch band, I believe. Or are they... What was it they said maybe they were? There's a part of the Netherlands in the north, which is called like Vestesian or something like that. I think they might be from that part. They've got their own dialects and their own flag and their own nationality, although they are part of the Netherlands. But maybe that's just the singer. I don't know if it is the whole band. Anyway, do you know what I'm talking about? Apparently their language is a bit closer to British than Dutch. Anyway, they say they're from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, and I will get the artwork up first, which is always important. This song is called Venetian Blinds, and I think when you see the artwork, you will understand why. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
you can see Venetian blinds.
There's not much else to say about the artwork, really, is there?
No, it's Venetian blinds, and it's a little bit dramatic. Yeah, so
Yeah, and
dark filter.
It says the dark wave. They have decided to write the dark wave with the T, the D, and the W in small font, and underneath it says Venetian Blinds, and there's some light coming through the blinds. The Dark Wave is a new wave band hailing from Amsterdam. The band is influenced by post-punk and goth bands. The group was founded in 2019, like so many bands, like just before COVID or during COVID. In late 2024, the band signed with Amsterdam-based label Walboomers Music. The debut single 17 is released on December the 6th, 2004. Right, okay. So let's have a look. Released September 24th, 2025, Venetian Blinds. Tags are alternative. I can't read that. Something BNT pop, garage rock, goth rock, indie rock, new wave, post-punk, and Amsterdam. No descriptions, no lyrics on the page. From the banner there, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members of the band, which is quite a large band, wouldn't you say, Boris?
Yeah, that's a full band. Yes,
that's a full band. It must be hard to get organized. I'm not sure what else I can say. To support this, you can go to thedarkwaveband.bandcamp.com, which is THEDARKWAVE band.bandcamp.com. Now, what I do notice about this is there's only one supporter, but to be fair, what is the date today? The 28th. So it was only released 4 days ago. But they probably need to be promoting this a little bit more. So they've got some more thumbnails on them. If you like this, you might like Dear Boy, Tallinn Kali, Delivery, Counting, and the Laurels. Okay, I'm looking forward to this one, Boris, and I hope you are too.
Me too.
Yeah, and hopefully they're in the waiting room when we come out. So I'm going to play the song Venetian Blinds by the Dark Wave. Here we go. And we are back in the house, and that was Venetian Blinds by the Dark Wave. Wow, It's not often nowadays, is it, that you get like a band with like 6 members in?
No.
No. So tell me, what do you think that brings to that track, Boris?
Well, that's it definitely brings a full sound. So you don't feel anything missing. Everything is there. You can hear instruments, you can hear drums, you can hear bass, you can hear 2 guitars, you can hear several vocals.
Yeah, they've got backing vocals and the main vocalist.
Yeah, and all of that brings a complete full sound that we rarely enjoy these days.
Yeah, and how would you describe their sound? Because I got a specific kind of nostalgic feel from it. It wasn't 80s. It was actually for me more kind of early 90s. It was kind of like dark Britpop from the 90s. I was getting Pulp, Jarvis Cocker kind of vibes. I don't know about you. What were you getting from it?
Yeah, for me it was more feel good song from that what you mentioned. I don't know where would I put them. It's mixed. It's really mixed. It's 90s definitely. 90s garage rock, but where exactly? I don't know. Pop rock. Sorry,
it's
pop rock. It's not
a little bit dark, but I mean, it had a really British feel to it for me. That did not sound
definitely
American.
Definitely. Yes.
And I, as a Brit, I loved it. I loved the vocals. I thought it was like a nice, well-rounded track. Maybe I think you said the opening could have been a little bit stronger, but it built into a really, really nice, strong. Really good track, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it 4.5 for me.
4.5 for me too.
Okay, so a 9 out of 10. So a brilliant score, and we are lucky enough. They are backstage with us now. So guys, if you can turn your mics on, and we can have a chat with 2 of the members, I believe, from the Darkwave. So if you're there, turn on your mics. Hi, turn on your mics, turn on your cameras. Let us see you. Say hello.
Oh, hi, Cole.
Hi,
Boris.
Hi.
This is Esther and Dennis from the Darkwave.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hello, Esther.
Thank you so much for having us.
No problem at all. You're more than welcome. We really enjoyed that track. Lovely track, and really well put together, really fantastic mix. As we said, a real full range of sound. Am I right? There's 6 of you, yeah?
Yes, 6, yes.
6 of you, right. Okay, so the obvious question is, how on earth did you get 6 people together to make a band who can all agree on what to do?
Well, for the most part, we there's different people who do different things, you know. Sometimes the singer comes up with a new melody line or a new lyric. Sometimes the bass player comes up with a nice bass line, or even with a demo track of something he did at home.
Yeah.
And then you know, if we're excited, we discuss it, and everybody does their part. So it's a collaboration, really.
A bit like our record label, a collaboration. This is how we work over here at the label.
Yeah.
So, Esther, what is it that you do in the band?
I play keyboards. You might have heard some on the track. And I also do the backing vocals.
Okay. And Dennis?
I'm the drummer.
Yeah, I just made a joke.
Basically best shit.
I made a terrible joke about drummers just before. I don't know if you.
Oh,
yeah,
don't repeat it.
No, I won't. It wasn't very good the first time. Don't worry. You've also got is it the main singer? Am I pronouncing this correctly? Jelmer.
Jelmer. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, and I want to do a little shout out to Jelmer today, because I believe that his sister just gave birth.
Yes,
he's an uncle, and that you guys stepped in to do the show for him. So congratulations to Jelmer. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Congrats.
He's chuffed.
Yeah, and a shout
pass it on.
out to his sister and the baby. I hope they're healthy and happy and relaxing now, or trying to rest after what is a very difficult ordeal for a woman usually. So that's a lovely story. Okay,
We'll
guys.
pass it on.
Listen, what's next? What's coming up for you guys in the future?
Oh, lots of stuff. We have a couple of gigs, October, November, December. I think we have about 6 gigs lined up.
And where are they? And where can people find out about them?
Oh, it's a good question. People can go to thedarkwave.com.
Okay.
And we have all our gigs there. Most of them are in Holland. From the top of my head, it's Amsterdam, Arnhem, Eindhoven, Leiden. So that's all in Holland. And we do one show at the B52 Club in a small place called Ichtegem. I won't ask you to repeat it, but that's in Belgium.
Ichtegem.
Ichtegem.
It's really nice. We know the place because we had a gig there once before, and the Belgian crowd is really, really nice.
Oh, nice.
So we are looking forward to that. And
listen,
also,
go on, finish. Go on, please. Yeah.
This Saturday we are going back into the studio to record some new stuff, which is very exciting as well.
So have you got new releases coming up?
Yes, we have our 5th single will be out at the end of October. It's called
Thank November, that is.
Sorry, at the end of November.
Yeah.
It's called Forget. And now we're working on a new track, which is a little bit different than the Brit poppy stuff that we're doing now. It's a bit more wavy, I'd say. It's also not so up tempo. So and it's going to be quite a long track, which is exciting.
And who are you signed with again? I saw you were signed with someone.
Yes, we are with Wall Boomers.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do a shout out to them as well, because we're a record label and we like to shout out other record labels too.
Yes.
So, go on.
They're an Amsterdam independent small label, but they're great guys and they've helped us a lot. And we're really happy that we signed with them.
Okay, excellent. Well, that's really nice to hear. I mean, Boris is not that far away from Amsterdam. Maybe I should be paying for Boris to go across to some of these Amsterdam gigs and come and check you guys out as well. How far away, Boris?
That'd be great. Yeah.
Eindhoven is around 1 hour from me. So yeah, probably send the place to Cole, because you were in contact with him. Yeah,
Yes.
I probably will stop by.
Oh,
Do you think,
cool.
do you, think
Where
you
are
could
you,
swing him a free ticket?
We can do that. It's no problem at all.
Okay. All right. Listen, Boris, do you have any questions for them?
Yes, but she answered it partially. I want to know, does this song define your sound?
It's a good question, because if I don't know if you listened to the other tracks we did. I think there's common ground in all of them. We like the pounding bass and the heavy drums, and there's a lot of nice guitar lines. Of course, Jelmer's voice is very distinctive, so you will recognize it always. And we always like a bit of backing vocals that are a little bit what we call angelic, you know.
Yeah.
But if you listen to the different tracks, they all stand alone on their own. So
it's like the feedback we get from people. It's like it's a bit of 80s post-punk mixed with Britpop.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I definitely got Britpop. I immediately got Britpop. So all right, listen, just one last question. If there's anything interesting that anyone out there should know about the band, what is it?
Well, we won a what do you call it? Oh dear,
some kind of award.
Yeah, thank you. Sometimes harder than you think. We won an award this year. Actually, we did the Haarlem's pop scene on tour, which is a battle of the bands, 30 bands.
Very cool.
Okay.
And that was really cool and really nice to do. We played 6 different venues.
Small gigs in Haarlem.
In Haarlem, which is close to Amsterdam. It's a really fun town. If you're ever in Holland, it's really wonderful.
Did you say Haarlem?
Haarlem,
yes.
Oh, right, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I thought
where the New York
that was like the
Harlem
ghetto
comes
in
No.
Yeah, that's where
York.
that's where it comes from.
It originates from.
Yeah.
Well, that's very cool. All right, listen,
So
guys.
yeah.
Go on, finish. Sorry, I keep doing that. Go
Oh
on.
no, I was just saying it was 30 bands, and they unanimously selected us as best band. So we won that, and that was,
Nice. Nice.
quite something.
Yeah, no, that's very
Yeah.
cool. You should definitely be proud of that. It's it's
We are.
quite the achievement. Well done. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on. Anyone listening, go and check them out. They are The Dark Wave. You can find them on Bandcamp. You can find them on Spotify. I'm sure they're on social media too.
Yes, we are.
Anything else we need to say? Any other shout outs you'd like to give?
TheDarkwave.com. Check it out.
Darkwave.com. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. Really
Thank you
appreciate
both
it.
so
Keep the
much.
music coming our way. We'll try and get some more on the radio show for you.
You
Okay.
guys. Hope to see you, Boris. Bye
See ya.
bye.
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 That was nice. We've had 2 great interviews today.
Yes, we did.
Fantastic. Okay, right. Well, they were really good. So here we go. Okay, let's move on to our next. Oh no.
Almost.
Yeah. All right. Just things as we had. What? Wait. Sorry, I can't have silence on air. I know it's bad. I've been told off. I've suddenly just gone blank. Right. Okay. Why is a piano so hard to open?
Because hard keys.
The keys are on the inside.
Okay.
Finally, one that is slightly funny. Right. Okay. The theme has not worked. This music theme has not been a good one. Okay. All right. We've got right. So we've had 2 interviews, but now I'd like to go on to 2 exclusive. We're going to change vibe now. We're going to go for one of our retro reverb record releases. It's coming out on the 3rd. Of this month, and the artist is called Vnyk, which is VNYK, and I will get the artwork up for us. This track is called High.
I will disappear.
Okay, I'll switch myself off there. Right, Boris, it's your turn, I believe.
So it's like a 60s poster drawn artwork with a guy falling down on the car or next to the car, or lifting up because the song is high. So probably he just got high and going to clouds. I love the retro atmosphere. It's yellowish, so it's you don't have white in the picture, and I like it. There's a golf clubs in the trunk of the car. It's like a sporty car. He's like a wealthy guy.
The actual artist Vnyk is a very handsome man, very good looking man, and I think that's him in the thing because he's got long hair and kind of dark skin. And it's
probably auto portrait.
It's you're right, it's very 60s. It's like almost like one of those 60s travel brochure style things, and it's a sports car. It's an open top sports car. I don't know how to say it without sounding like it might be described as a woman's sports car. I know that sounds wrong, but I can't think. It's a small sports car, not a big, powerful sports car. That's probably very sexist, and I apologize. I did not mean to offend anyone. Right, okay. This is called Hi. It's by Vinink. It's very dancey, and we're going to get straight into it. You can support this by going to vinink.bandcamp.com, which is vnyk.bandcamp.com. Tags are electronic, house, disco, synthwave, and New Delhi. Okay, here we go.
Like the snow falling slow, let me fall for you. When you're around in my room, all my dreams come true. Let's get down. There's the sun goes down. Let's get down. Till that moon we fly. Looking for you. I wanna pull my heart out, trying to trace your face in the clouds. You are my sunshine, my light, living this life for you. You are my range, I'm a fire, burning desire for you. Let's get down. As the sun comes out. Let's get down. Shine bright.
Yo, 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 we are back in the house. I lost the cursor. I was just disappeared on the screen. It's insane. Let's quickly do a shout out to the Real Room radio show on Mondays at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. by Jojo Calder, I believe. Go and check out some of the fantastic shows on there. Just a reminder, this is episode 81 of the Bandcamp Hour. I'm here with the amazing Tonodi Boris, co-owner of Retro Reverb Records. I am Cole, aka Cybertronics. And this show is brought to you by Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio, every Sunday from 4 till 6 CET on Mixcloud. And you can also find us over there on YouTube and TikTok. Big shout goes out to everyone who's following us, everyone in the chat today, and everyone who's listening in. And if you're on catch up, big shout goes out to you too. Right. Well, that was some electric pop love, wouldn't you say?
I love it.
Oh, I loved it.
I love it. Love it.
This guy has got layers, man. He makes different tunes. He knows exactly what he's trying to do. He's definitely a more modern vibe. He's less on the retro. One thing this guy has got, and that was a kind of a chill electric pop track. It was kind of floaty, airy, happy, summery vibes. It still had a nice little drop in it.
Yeah. Yeah, everything is in there. And also the retrowave is also there. So he finished strong like a Daft Punk, so French house at the end. At the beginning, it was more like a dream pop, then to electro pop, then it evolves to French house. It was marvelous. I love Vinik. So and his songs. He's an amazing guy. Yeah, he's handsome, but he's good person and very skilled producer.
Very skillful producer. No, he's got the ear, hasn't he? He's got the understanding, and he knows what he's trying. He knows the people he's targeting at as well. Excellent. I don't know what else to say about it. You commented that there was a lot of sidechain on it. I think it worked well. Just a great track, and I think he's one as well, because we're in a retro scene, but I think people who listen to this show, who followed the show, who see the selection of tracks that we play, we're not just synthwave anymore, and this is for a younger audience, and there's a reason for that, because we've got a whole load of amazing producers over there in the synthwave scene / electronic alternative electronic music, and they need to the problem that the scene has is not being getting out in front of the right people. So you have to push the boundaries, you have to push the borders, and you have to bring fans in who are on the edge of other scenes who can sort of go, actually, that's how when you first discover a genre, you usually dip your toe in, and if a few sort of like tracks you think, oh, I quite like those from that, and then you start to expand your understanding and your knowledge of the music within the genre. But sometimes it just takes that one track to sort of hook you in and go, actually, do you know what? I quite like that. I didn't realize I like that from this genre. And then your mind opens up, and all of a sudden you're like, oh,
for me, it was Prodigy. I stumbled upon the Prodigy on a place you would never.
Anyone who doesn't like the Prodigy, feel free to tune out now. I'll lose the listenership. I don't care.
Yeah. So the song was Breathe, and it was on, and the song started, and it was a Panasonic Hi-Fi with pretty big speakers.
Amazing.
And I sat in the middle and was like, okay. Whoa, that's amazing!
I tell you what, Alex and I disagreed, because Alex Vicchetti, who was on last week as a guest, thinks that Fat of the Land is the best album by the Prodigy. I totally disagree. It's music for a jilted generation. That album is good. Boom, brilliant. All right, okay. So listen, we loved it.
Definitely.
I'm going. Do you know what? Just maybe because it's slightly not quite to my personal music taste, I'm gonna go 4.25. Just because of that.
For me, it's going to be 4.5, and only because I think there is too much story for a song that short.
Yeah.
So that's from totally another perspective. It's not a perspective of a producer. As a producer, it's a total 5. It's amazing. But listeners are not producers, and as a listener, I would say it was just too much going on. But that's all. 4.5 definitely.
Okay. Right. I've just sent you the gig, the list of gigs.
Oh, yeah.
Darkwave. Could you share that with the people, just in case anyone wants to go out there and check them out, please, as well? Right.
Sure.
Okay. It's that time, Boris. We're gonna have to move because we're not gonna finish at 4:30 today. Hang on. That was one. What type of voice does a bear vocalist have?
Growling.
Close. Yes. Actually, a growly one. Bears make good heavy metal singers, right? Okay. Okay, to check out High by Vinink, go to his Bandcamp page. That is coming out on the 3rd this month through Retro Reverb Records. That's us, just in case you didn't know. Okay, here we go. Next one up is the second exclusive of the day, and this is by Kanu, and it's called The Chapel. And I will get the artwork up. I know you're sharing a link there. I can see you doing that in the background. Okay.
Yeah, I can't share the link from our.
Sorry, whatever
guy.
you're showing. Okay, here's the artwork, and I believe it is my turn. Yes.
Yes.
Bear with me 1 second. So, what I can see, actually, I'm not really sure what the hell I can see. Well, I can see the Kanu logo in the top left, which is Karneaux. It looks French. With Anna Gartner, which is Gartner, Anna with 1 N, not 2. In the middle of the picture, there's a blue rose, and then it's really difficult to explain, actually, isn't it? It looks like some kind of modern church, maybe. It's like images laid over images. So to the right angle, there's like what looks like skyscrapers or possibly a modern church, and then again to the left, there's an angle that's the same image, and then it's got the name of the EP, which is Axiomatic, which is spelled Axiomatic, and then underneath that, I don't know, it's like a gargoyle, the hands of a gargoyle, blue hands reaching out. Really difficult to explain. I hope you can kind of see it on your screen. Have you got anything to add to that description?
No, not really. I actually, I can't. I just can't decipher what's in the build. In a build.
I've noticed.
Listen, my German is coming out. Blah, blah, blah. Build. It's not build. It's picture.
For all you German listeners, I hope that helps. Speakers, sorry. I've noticed that the Kanu. So you see where the Kanu symbol, and then the K has like a line that comes up, and it's like a triangle, and there's like this mesh thing. Can you see what I'm talking about? And then in the bottom of the picture, there's also that mesh, grid line mesh thing.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's interesting.
It's interesting.
Definitely.
Maybe that's a shout out to synthwave. Right. Anyway, we're going to play the song "The Chapel." And if you just let me zoom in, I will read a little bit about it. This is about the album. Axiomatic is the latest album from Kanu. The album is a collaboration between Kanu and Anna Gartner from Bogota, CO. Anna provides dreamy vocals over tracks ranging from darkness to EBM and dream pop. Okay, right, here we go. Let's play The Chapel.
I belong there.
And yes, we are back. It's episode 81 of the Bandcamp Hour. I'm with Boris. My name is Cole, aka Savage Science. We are the owners of Retro Reverb Records. You are listening to Spectrum on Air, and you can support this show by going to Spectrum on Air, Mixcloud, Retro Reverb Records, YouTube, or TikTok. And catching the repeats on RetroSynth Radio whenever they happen. I can't remember. Boyaka Shuck! Yes! Right, I'll start with this one. Okay, so a very sort of ambient, dark, gothic tune that reminded me of maybe some kind of music that would be played in like a Blade film. Quite slow paced. Structurally, not the most catchy for me. It's not like it's more cinematic ambient than sort of under a sort of pop structure or something like that. It certainly hit those gothy dark notes. I preferred the second drop to the first drop. I felt like the first drop kind of came in quite left field, maybe, is a way I would describe it. But certainly one out there for those sort of gothic-y, dark kind of, Halloween, vampire-y, lover type people. But I like, there's a really, my opinion, is a really good scene out there in the goth scene. They're really good fans. So I hope they enjoyed it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you in most of aspects. I would not add anything else. Besides, I will give 3.75 from me. It's
I think I'm going to give it a 3.75 as well. I think if I had some constructive criticism, maybe I might have tweaked the structure of the track a little bit more, giving it a little bit more dynamic vibes, just to sort of flow through the track a little bit. It was a very ambient in that sense, but maybe that's what he was going for. So we don't know.
Yeah. 90s ambiental electronic music. What was actually a thing in 90s.
The structure was experimental. That's what I think.
It was like that. It was like that. So it was in the genre.
Yes, exactly. To support this, you can go to Kanu. It's coming out on Friday as well through us. It's karneaux.bandcamp.com. Right now, I have one more track for the show today. Completely different vibe. I think we'll finish
roller of emotions.
I'm just go. I'm meant to be going to watch the Arsenal game that's on again. Apparently, because we're successful, I was on at 5:30 on a Sunday now. Bit annoying, but I am a big Arsenal fan and I don't want to miss the game. All right, okay. Here's the artwork. It's over to you, Boris. What can you see?
I will disappear for a short. It's what's called this kind of art pieces? Can you help me, Cole? There is a name for this kind of art pieces.
I don't know. What part of the world would you say it looks like it comes from?
I would say East Europe.
I actually think it's more Asian, maybe. Like a garden, flowers.
Yeah, I would say it's East Europe from me.
Okay, so what can you see? What can you see?
It's a sun and the tree and a flower all in one picture. It's really hard to describe, people, because it's really piece of art here.
Okay, I'll give it a go. What I can see is like some flowers and petals of a plant that are branching up out of maybe the earth. You can see the roots of the plant in the soil or the water, possibly. It's very symbolic. It's very feminine. It's kind of got like the circle, the very sort of feminine circle shape. That's almost like in the shape of a heart. There's a kind of center to it. It also does look like the sun. and it kind of like has different seasons. It's got like the sun shining yellow and orange, and then in the middle is like autumn, and then as you go down, it gets darker, maybe winter at the bottom. Yeah, it's very artistic, very suggestive. It's called Kenta Hayashi, and it's called Libyan Dancer, and those are written in font on the top, and it's got very earthy green, brown, orangey, yellow, not vibrant colors, like neutral colors in the picture. Okay, so that's our terrible job of describing the artwork.
But how can you describe art? It's really art. It's actually art.
It is art. This artist is from Japan, and his name. Right, he's called Tachyon musician Kenta Hayashi. Tachyon is spelled Tachyon is spelled Tachyon. Musician as in musician. Kenta Kenta, and Hayashi is Hayashi. Right. I got through that. He's from Japan. I love his banner. It's got him like in the sort of this pose, this sort of kind of Buddha pose, hands together, and then his arms spread out like a flower or something behind him. Really, really nice. And then his description, if I can just zoom in a tad, just bear with me 1 second. His bio says, after my instruments and I got tachyonized in Slovenia. I don't know what that means. I started my healing project delivering love and light to the world via music, releasing songs in solfeggio frequencies. What is solfeggio frequencies? Do you know?
It's healing frequency. Yeah,
okay.
It's 444 kilohertz.
Is it that binary? What's it called?
Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It should relax you.
I do know what it is. And some other healing tunings like 432 hertz every month, which were recorded with my tachyonized guitar. What is tachyonized? Can you go and find out what that means for me, please? Each frequency has different special effects, so please use them as you wish for yoga, meditation, relaxing, and sleeping. Now, you may think this is going to be a weird track for the show, but it's got an electronic element to it. It's 8 minutes long, so it's clearly not playing a 9-minute track. We'll play 3.5 minutes of the track for him. And it's got all the frequencies written there in the description. It was released in July the 23rd this year. And then the tags are frequencies, ambient, meditation music, healing music, sound, and Japan. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've got coming up. I hope I've chosen the right song. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm sorry about the brief stop there, but as I said, that track does go on for nearly 9 minutes. So we're back in the house. That was the last track of the show. That was an interesting one. Quite out there, quite alternative. As you rightly pointed out, that sounded more like Indian fusion meets electronic meets some kind of rock bass kind of thing going on.
Yeah, and what I thought, what I did tell is Blade goes to India.
Blade goes to India, yeah. But I thought the Rage Against the Machine comment, for those of you who weren't listening, the bass line had that.
It's very
good, really good. I actually liked it.
Me too. Yeah. Me too. I have no complaints. It's very different. It's very worldly. A lot of instruments, they all fit together. I don't have any complaints.
Well produced as well. Interesting.
Yeah.
Quite stimulating track. I felt like I wanted to know what was going to happen next. Always in the track. Maybe the intro is a little bit long for me.
But for
the radio.
Yes. But he says it's healing music. It's to be expected. They have to. They have to take long.
I think it'd be nice to see if you could do a radio version of that. Like just
I would like to compress it in 3 minutes or so.
All right. Listen, we're coming to the end of the show. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5.
Also 4.
Yeah, okay. All right, okay. Listen, Boris, you have a wonderful weekend. We're going to run off now and watch the show. It's a pleasure as always. One of the highlights of the week is to do the Bandcamp hour. Anyone listening, I hope you've enjoyed the show. Please do spread the word. We want people to tune in. We want people to listen to the music. We hope to get more interviews and bring you some of the latest interesting tracks, so you don't have to scroll through the hundreds of millions and thousands of billions of tracks that are released every single day and find some music that you like. That is our hope. We hope you've enjoyed the show. I am Cybertronics. I'm here with Tonoli Boris. We are the co-owners of Retro Reverb Records. This is Bandcamp Hour, episode 81. You can find us by going to Retro Reverb Records. Go onto any other social media. You will find our link tree in there, and there's everything in there, including submissions if you are a producer. This show was brought to you by Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. You can listen to this show on Mixcloud, on Retro Reverb Records, TikTok and YouTube, and on RetroSynth Radio. Catch up. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, people. Peace. All right, we're out of here. Let's go. See you later, Boris.
Bye.
Can I come in? Tony Ingledale here. I just want to tell you all about Tony's Afternoon Delight on Spectrum On Air. Every Tuesday between 2 and 3 p.m. If you want to hear a great mix of music, news of local events, plus theatre news, then this is the place to be. So why not join me every Tuesday between 2 and 3 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Don't be shy, give it a try.
Hi, why don't you join me, Joe Caldwell, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air. I play fantastic news releases from a wealth of undiscovered talent, and I'll even be interviewing one or two of them to learn more about them and what makes them tick. So join me, Joe, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Hi, why don't you join me, Joe Caldwell, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air. I play fantastic news releases from a wealth of undiscovered talent, and I'll even be interviewing one or two of them to learn more about them and what makes them tick. So join me, Joe, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Can I come in? Tony Ingledale here. I just want to tell you all about Tony's Afternoon Delight on Spectrum On Air. Every Tuesday between 2 and 3 p.m. If you want to hear a great mix of music, news of local events, plus theatre news, then this is the place to be. So why not join me every Tuesday between 2 and 3 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Don't be shy, give it a try.
Hi, why don't you join me, Joe Caldwell, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m, here on Spectrum On Air. I play fantastic news releases from a wealth of undiscovered talent, and I'll even be interviewing one or two of them to learn more about them and what makes them tick. So join me, Joe, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m, here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Can I come in? Tony Ingledale here. I just want to tell you all about Tony's Afternoon Delight on Spectrum On Air. Every Tuesday between 2 and 3 p.m. If you want to hear a great mix of music, news of local events, plus theatre news, then this is the place to be. So why not join me every Tuesday between 2 and 3 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Don't be shy, give it a try.
Hi, why don't you join me, Joe Caldwell, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m, here on Spectrum On Air. I play fantastic news releases from a wealth of undiscovered talent, and I'll even be interviewing one or two of them to learn more about them and what makes them tick. So join me, Joe, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m, here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Hi, why don't you join me, Joe Caldwell, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m, here on Spectrum On Air. I play fantastic news releases from a wealth of undiscovered talent, and I'll even be interviewing one or two of them to learn more about them and what makes them tick. So join me, Joe, on the Real Room Radio Show, Mondays at 7 p.m, here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
You have been listening to the 60s Hours on Spectrum On Air. Stay with us for more great shows.
You have been listening to the 80s Hour, here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Stay with us for more great shows. You have been listening to the Emerging Artists Hour, here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Stay tuned for more great programs.
You've been listening to Country Gold Hour. Stay with us for more great shows.
You have been listening to the 80s Hour, here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Stay with us for more great shows.
You have been listening to the 70s Hour. Stay with us for more great shows.
You are listening to Spectrum On Air. Our normal programming is off air at the moment, so to keep you entertained, we've assembled a montage of all the genre of artists we play on the station. All at Spectrum On Air hope you enjoy your little potpourri of songs. So welcome back if you are a regular listener, and if not, please come by and listen again. Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of a gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with them too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be alright now. Downtown, downtown.
listening to Spectrum on Air. Our normal programming is off air at the moment, so to keep you entertained, we've assembled a montage of all the genre of artists we play on the station. All at Spectrum on Air hope you enjoy your little potpourri of songs. So welcome back if you are a regular listener, and if not, please come by and listen again. Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Bedtime, boys!
Oh, Mom! Now, hey there, people, won't you lend an ear? 'Cause I've a story to tell, and I'm telling it here. I was born in a town in the great UK, from a baby to a boy to